Hello, this is Caitlin Magana, and today we will be looking back on this past year of 2017. We will be reflecting on some of the events that made this year good and bad. President Donald Trump was sworn in at his presidential inauguration on January 20th, becoming our 45th President of the United States. During the election, I remember how people were crying when Hillary Clinton lost, and how the Canadian immigration website crashed on the night of the election in 2016. It's been about a year since Trump's been in office, and the progress that he's made with his country was, On May 12th, the WannaCry Ransomware Attack was a cyber attack that targeted computers running the Microsoft Windows operating system by encrypting data and demanding ransom payments via Bitcoin. The attack was a worldwide phenomenon that affected more than 230,000 computers in over 50 countries. Kinda scary when you think of how much we use technology, huh? Now, there were a lot of terrorist attacks over the course of the year, like the Las Vegas shootings and the Fort Lauderdale airport incident, but the biggest and most controversial event this year would have to be what happened in Charlottesville. There was a statue of Robert E. Lee that people wanted to take down because it reminded people of the Confederacy and what it stood for, which many people found offensive. And violence erupted on August 12th between white supremacists and the Black Lives Matter movement, with 34 people injured and 1 person killed when a Nazi sympathizer plowed his car into a crowd of counter-protesters. The statue has not been removed. And about a week after the incident in Charlottesville, Hurricane Harvey devastated Houston, Texas. But not long after, more hurricanes approached our nation with the intent of destruction. About a month after Harvey, Irma and Maria devastated parts of Florida and Puerto Rico. The Miami Dolphins had to reschedule their first regular season game for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers because of it. Also in August, before Hurricane Harvey, we had an extraordinary astronomical event that has not occurred in North America since February 26, 1979. For the first time in almost four decades, a solar eclipse swept over the nation on August 1st. The event was so huge that solar eclipse glasses became the most sought-after product on the market. Kids who lived close enough to see it were allowed to get out of class early just to witness this once-in-a-lifetime event. Though, sadly, that did not happen at my school, as I was trapped in a windowless physics class during the time it floated over our area. Now, one of the biggest trends of the year would have to be the Fidget Spinners. Now, personally, I don't see what the big deal is. Yes, they're fun to play with when life stresses you out, but the sales for it exploded this year and I still have no idea why. And it's not just America. These Fidget Spinners are found worldwide. They were originally intended for kids with autism, but now it seems like everyone has one. People will pay anywhere between $1 and $12 for one. This one, I got for free at Tech Fest. I didn't even want one, I still ended up getting one. And that is how popular they have become, though the craze has long since died down. Now, a lot of great movies premiered in 2017. Gal Gadot had a great year starring in both Wonder Woman and Justice League. Hugh Jackman had a great end to his role as Wolverine in the Logan movie that made me cry. And Beauty and the Beast got a live-action version starring Emma Watson as well, though it's up to the audience's opinion on whether it was good as the original animation. And although it was originally going to be released in 2018, Star Wars Episode 8: The Last Jedi came out on December 15th. It would be the last time that the audience would see Carrie Fisher alive as Leia Organa after Fisher's death at the end of 2016, which was 2 days after Christmas. And as for my personal achievements, I finally managed to get my first job at Yum Thai restaurant in early May. I've also had the opportunity to work at other companies over the course of the year, such as USA Fireworks, Fort Wayne Newspapers, and Joanne Fabrics and Crafts, which is where I currently work at. And this summer, I went on a 12-day trip overseas in the beautiful country of Japan. I was a part of a student travel group that consisted of 22 students, 4 instructors, and our lovely translator, Harumi-san, as we explored the beautiful terrain from Tokyo to Hiroshima. This was a trip that I will never forget because of the fascinating things I saw and the amazing people I met. So, arigatou gozaimashita to everyone who helped me get there along the way. I couldn't have done it without you. And this fall, I got accepted to both Loyola University in Chicago and Ball State University in Muncie. My dream would be to go to Loyola, but it will all come down to financial aid to determine where it is I want to go. Either way, I was really excited when I got accepted to both of my dream colleges. And that concludes our 2017 year in review. Although this did not cover the entire year, I hope some of the events are remembered in the years to come. This is Caitlin Magana, looking forward to a new year in 2018, signing off.